from the third dimension with its own brain, its own voice, its own legs. There's only one problem. It needs your eyes. Virtual Boy. See it now in 3D.
During the late 80s, Reflection Technology began working on a scanning LED display that displayed 3D visuals. Not 3D like X, Y, and Z axes, more like the effect from 3D movie glasses. Reflection Technology displayed it during trade shows, the same technology that would be in VR32 and eventually Virtual Boy. However, before it was pitched to Nintendo, it was pitched to Sega, but due to it causing motion sickness and technical limitations with the red and black visuals, it was rejected. But Nintendo saw potential in the weird new technology, and partly due to the Nintendo 64, named Nintendo Ultra 64, at the time, taking longer than expected to develop, Nintendo used it for VR32 to have something to release during the time of Sega Saturn, PlayStation, and the Atari Jaguar. The person spearheading the project was the late Gunpei Yokoi, a legend at Nintendo responsible for the D-pad, Metroid, Game Boy, Game & Watch and other innovations. Earlier versions had a head strap and various other features, but it was continuously reduced until the final version due to Nintendo wanting something cheap to sell during the mid-1990s. The first public appearance of the Virtual Boy was at the Shishinkai Software Exhibition in Tokyo. The reaction was mixed, with complaints about eye strain and the red and black visuals.
Regardless, it was releasing in 1995, so get your face ready.
Nintendo showed off the Virtual Boy at other conventions like E3 and CES before releasing the Virtual Boy in Japan in July of 1995 for 24,800 yen and in the United States in August of 1995 for $180. But when it hit shelves, the sales were abysmal and it was cancelled the next year. In total, the sales were less than 1 million, selling around 770,000 units due to the high price, red and black visuals, and headaches during long play sessions. But it left behind a legacy, with Nintendo making a Virtual Boy peripheral for the Nintendo Switch released in 2026 and a community making custom games for it. Also, the same 3D effect that the Virtual Boy tried to do was done with the Nintendo 3DS over 20 years later, showing that the Virtual Boy will never be forgotten.